good, y'all? It's Project Man. Today we're back again another video. Shout out to y'all running it up for the Michael Jackson video and all that good stuff. We've been going crazy, but anyway, nonetheless, Kevin Hart responds to George Floyd joke criticism while reconciling with Cat Williams. Now, I've been seeing some of these clips go around and all that good stuff, so I figured I'd react to the whole clip. So let's go ahead and do this shit.
To our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast...
Hold on, run it back. This nigga with this damn... Hey, this is middle-aged type timing, man. Get you a little cup of that Starbucks, man.
Yeah,
come on, that mermaid.
It wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to
I
our
don't be
audience.
drinking Starbucks in now
But
and then, though.
our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not... I wasn't shocked.
Damn, Burke's
like,
up.
That's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do.
My bad is pausing. It's trying to catch up.
Dude, it happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't a new... It's not a new agenda. It's not...
All right. Disclaimer. This reaction might take a little minute because I'm going to be giving my commentary. So I already know niggas going to be ready to be complaining. So I'm just going to let it know ahead of time, every time, on time, in due time, that I'm going to be pausing it a decent amount.
And a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there. And
type shit.
I hate to say this, but I'm going to because we're being honest.
I'm going to let it get a minute in first.
People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best sets, between Tony and Cheryl, and I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death.
Okay, so here's my thing. All right, here's finally I get to pause. I tried to let it rock for a minute before I pause it. I'm fair in that aspect. But nonetheless, I'm kidding. I can't wear my headphones like that. I thought I was gonna be able to pull it off. Nonetheless, though. All right, so here's what I think about this specific portion. Did I think the George Floyd joke was too far? Yeah, I did. I in a sense of this, here's what my version of too far is. My version of too far is when you say a joke and it's different if a joke just not funny. Like, it's like, all right, that one didn't hit, or it was kind of corny, or whatever the case may be. There's that, and then there's like, like, damn, you know what I mean? Then there's the like, damn, why he had to say that type of thing, you know what I mean? So for me, I look at it like this. I did not really like that joke, but I wasn't just one of these people that's like so offended by it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't like the joke in a sense of like, okay, I might have been on that time of he probably shouldn't have said that, or that probably wasn't that type of joke to make. But I'm willing to just brush it off as, okay, not my type of joke. I'm not the type of guy to be like, oh, he needs to have his head on a spike and somebody needs to kill him. It's like, and my thing is just like, okay, not my type of joke. I felt a certain way about that, but that's kind of what comes with being a comedian anyway, though. Like, you make all types of edgy jokes and you're always tiptoeing past enemy lines and walking on eggshells trying to figure out what's going to finally send people over the edge. So you do that as a comic anyway, and you kind of go into the business of being a comedian knowing that no matter what you joke about, it's always going to be a crowd of people that's going to be like, oh, that was fucked up. But, you know, people make racist jokes all the time. Like I said, you could say, and I wouldn't have a problem with this, you can say, oh, that was too far. But at the end of the day, I just kind of look at it like, okay, if you thought that joke was too much for you, that's absolutely fine. But it doesn't mean that he needs to get, you know, punished physically or anything for making the joke. I just think it's a matter of, okay, he just, you know, said something he shouldn't have said. Or that a lot of people didn't take as like a joke, because, you know, there's a such thing as, you know, dark humor and stuff like that. And some people might have thought that wasn't the type of dark humor that landed, but that's fine. Like, you're not told like, hey, you have to like every single joke, because as a comedian, whether it's a joke you thought was too far or not funny, it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, as a comedian, that's what you're going out there to do. Like, you're going out there saying stuff that you think might make people laugh. And you might not make them laugh with every single joke, and that's just what you have to deal with. And you also have to deal with the repercussions from making jokes that people thought, okay, that's too far. Okay, well, now Tony has to deal with that. You know, that's him. You know, you can't get mad at Kevin Hart because at the end of the day, he didn't make the freaking joke, which is one of the clips I saw him say. Like, yeah, he didn't make the joke. So, like, I look at it like this. Tony the one who got to deal with the repercussions for that. So, if he knew he was going to have to deal with some major backlash coming from making a joke like that, then, hey, that was him that signed off on that. You know what I mean?
I liked Pete's set, and then I was like, why you had to say
I mean,
about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in it.
Yeah.
Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But
Exactly.
do I
Like,
get
I
why
wouldn't
they're
have
being
done
told?
that if I was telling
yes.
jokes.
Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what I know what you're going to do. I know your style of comedy.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd?
Oh, this
Floyd's
clip was
brother?
funny.
No.
So he said
No
in
shot
it,
to you.
No, that's look.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
Yeah, this was funny. That nigga was like, you know what? Better yet, I'm actually gonna make sure I don't see
I
it.
just want to be clear. I'm never watching it. Like,
I only brought it up.
even now that you told me, I'm
Like,
not
I'm
going to go
definitely
back
not gonna see
and
it.
go look at that interview.
He's because he's a
Okay.
he's
That
a
was
fan.
good.
I just want to make it clear so you
No.
understand what I do with my time. Like, I'm never doing that. Okay, go ahead.
I would
I
never
just asked
do
because
something like that.
so he's a fan of you. He saw the joke and it picked up pretty big. So I didn't know if you saw it, but he basically said like as a fan of you and knowing that you came to the funeral to support his family.
I'm sorry. It's just funny because like Kevin Hart was on that type of time and like, yeah, you ain't as lit as you think he is. Yeah, I know you thought, oh, you know, I got people like Kevin Hart seeing my shit. Nah, I didn't see a lick of that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Even though it's a roast and Tony, that's what he does, they expected you to kind of be the person that would like stop it right in the moment or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come harder. He said if they're
Yeah.
going to joke, why you ain't come harder with your own
All right.
jokes?
All right.
Racist jokes, I guess.
This is actually a good thing to give a rebuttal to.
I ain't gonna lie. Stopping him is like, huh? Bro, it's literally a live Netflix program. I mean, I can understand maybe, okay, yeah, come with some harder jokes because of what he said, sure. Or some harder roast. I can understand that. But the stopping him, I'm like, huh? What is he going to do? He's going to run off stage and be like, hey, Tony, we got to cut him out with it. Huh? Because at the end of the day, he already said the joke, so him running up there and stopping him ain't going to do nothing. Because it's like, he already made the joke. So, like, whether he would have ran in there and stopped him or not would have made a difference. The joke still happened and he still said it. So that I don't. And also, what is stopping him do? Like, what does him taking Tony off stage do? Like, I don't know what that would have done personally.
See, then
They
you wish
talked
you
about
watched it.
they talked about my dead mom and my dead dad.
Yeah, they did.
Said
That
that
shit
they were
was
running a
crazy.
train on my mom and
Like,
that was hilarious,
Yeah.
right?
Damn.
Oh,
The
that
double
was
entendre
crazy.
was- the
Yeah,
double
that
entendre
was
was
Regina
hilarious.
killed that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
my
God
God.
damn.
The jokes about Kevin was on a slave.
But granted, when you get these roasts, like, you got to expect they going to be saying all types of jokes that, like, you would deem as, like, too far. Because at the end of the day, the thing is, they're making those type of jokes because they know if they go softer, even if it kind of gets the crowd laughing, right? If they make these soft PG type of jokes, then the people would have been like, then everybody online would have been like, man, this was a weak ass roast. It was overly corporate. They weren't even allowed to curse and the blah, blah, blah. Like, they would have gotten on to their ass for not giving it they all. At least here, okay, they gave it their all with the material, even if there's certain things you thought shouldn't have been said, which is fine, by the way. But, hey, bro, they gave you a proper roast. Like, a proper roast, they gonna speak on touchy subjects. They gonna say stuff that you might have thought that was a little too far or that was too much. That's a roast. You go in knowing, they're probably gonna say some shit that kind of go over the line. So you have to be the type of person, I feel like, to have thick enough skin to be like, okay, even though there are some jokes I don't mess with, it ain't gonna make me just not watch it just because they said something I ain't like. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to watch it, that's completely fine. Like, that's up to you. You know, it's your viewing experience.
Ship in a bottle with like the ship in the bottle. Like, I'm going to appreciate humor. I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. Mm-hmm. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke.
Yeah.
We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of like, oh, man, the motherfuckers, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that.
Oh yeah.
It
If y'all seen a clip, I was in a clip or two of Dr. Umar saying that they was basically like out to get black people. Not trying to put words in out, but basically it was saying like they were kind of out to get black people or put black people on blast live on Netflix or whatever. I'm like, bro, people make racist jokes all the freaking time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not one of these people that just feel like every time somebody make a racist joke, as black people, we got to play the role of like victim or whatever and be like, oh, you see, they're out to get us, which there are some people that are, but I'm not about to take everything as it pertains to black people as this is something that's meant to just make us, feel less than or talk. I'm not going to say that for like every single thing that has to pertain with black people in any type of way, especially when it comes to like being a comedian where you're trying to make jokes that you think might make the crowd laugh. And I can deal with racist jokes. I actually there are definitely jokes that for me that's like, it don't hit, but there's dark jokes and racist jokes that I've laughed at before. Because I think it's because I just got thick enough skin to listen to stuff like that. And like I say, even if I don't like it, it kind of just rolls off the back. It ain't like something that really just stains me and sticks with me personally. But, nonetheless, yeah, people was saying it was like an attack on the culture or whatever. And I'm like, man, we got to stop doing this, bro. Like, we can't just make everything as it pertains to black people, even as a joking around roast type of deal as, oh, because they made some racist jokes, they must be out to, attack black people in some type of way, shape, or form. It's like, come on, bro. We can't take everything as like they trying to do something bad to us. There are times where it's like that's literally what it is, and other times it's like, all right, bro, now we just trying to make any and everything seem like they attacking
really
black
is
people.
Either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not a fan, then you don't watch it. So
It's really that simple.
My
You can
last
click that little X button in the corner. To get out the show.
Note for all attached to this is very simple, okay? Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. Mm-hmm. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm going to drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn
tackle him off the set?
That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did. I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. Mm-hmm. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported. Made sure that all things there were actually cool. Behind the scenes, just as an example, you know the one person that I talked to?
Who?
And I'm not even going to tell you the conversation? Stephen Jackson.
Oh, I know he caught that.
That's because that's my nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga,
Stack,
my dog,
let me
my
just
bro,
call you, man.
my
so
doggy.
I can explain to you like the world of the roast, X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
We talked. I get it, Kev. We had a great conversation. But that's what I mean when I say, hey, man, let me call the one person after. And that's before whatever you're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's immediate.
Mm-hmm.
Stack, hey, Tony threw one out there. It's this and this, but you do know that that's what this shit is a roast. But I just want you to know from my side, that man is on his own.
You ain't lead with that, Kev. You should have been leading with that the whole time.
Because I don't need to.
People just want to know you care.
I don't fucking need to prove to people that I give a fuck.
Yes, you.
But also, like, even if he wanted to convince people they give, bro, people gonna run with whatever narrative they want. Kevin could be like, oh, I don't mean no ill will towards nobody in the set and all the jokes and everything. It's not meant to be ill will to anybody. Everybody at the end of the day is just trying to joke around and make people laugh. They're not always going to be successful in that attempt, but at the end of the day, nobody is actually being serious about what they say about people. We all just, at the end of the day, joking around, having fun. I mean, even if you clarify that, bro, people will run with whatever narrative they want. If the narrative they want is Kevin Hart is the worst human being ever for allowing that roast to happen, that's what they're going to go with. And that's going to get their clicks and everything. So they're going to run with it no matter what he say. That's why what you learn about the internet. Like, as somebody who, it's funny because if you ain't checked it out on my YouTube shorts and my Instagram reels, my DJ as a Prodigy, the DJ as a Prodigy clip page and my TikTok, I posted the same clip of me talking about Michael Jackson and Drake and about how like it was crazy that Drake, beat him for the record for #1 streams on the Hot 100 and all that. Bro, motherfuckers was going crazy in the comments as if I said like Drake is better than MJ. I never even said that. I just said it was impressive he was able to do it. But say, no matter what you say, bro, motherfuckers will run with whatever they interpret your message as, or whatever narrative they want to run with coming out of what you said. They just gonna freaking go with it. You know what I mean?
No,
there ain't nothing he can do about that. Drake
No.
can't do. Drake,
No.
Kevin Hart
If
can't
you
do nothing
open
about
that door, then that's the door that people expect all the time. Why the fuck do I need to do that?
I think it's because of how much the George Floyd situation affected so many people. I think I get what you're saying and how you stand on your business, and I respect you for that.
I'm not talking about standing on my business.
Or whatever it is. I think with certain things,
not say it.
The joke.
but their pushback is it happened at Kevin Hart's roast. Kevin Hart, who is like, he's like, so many of us support you. You're ours.
They just want to hear you say. Okay, I got. They want to hear you say what you said today. It's tasteless. You actually reached out to somebody who's considered their family to say, let them know. That's all.
I have the best example.
Mm-hmm. I think I see the clip you about to say
nightclub, and like we're celebrating, right? And 2 people get killed that night at the nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
What's the headline?
Kevin Hart's party got shot.
2 people died at Kevin Hart's party.
Yeah.
Right? People may say, I'm not going to Kevin Hart's party again. Man, you can't go to Kevin Hart shit. Kevin Hart shit ain't safe.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with Kev. You heard what happened. I go, but I didn't fucking do it.
Because it's like one of those situations of like, once your name is tied to the event that went down, they make it seem like it's your fault.
I didn't even know the people that fucking was shooting. I didn't even know the 2 people that got killed. That's the nature.
But he's a big name. He can attach to it.
Your name is attached to things to make things bigger.
Bigger. Yep. Literally.
What is my fucking... I didn't shoot the gun. Why am I arguing and why am I doing interviews after?
Why were they in your party with guns?
But who knows? I don't work the metal detectors. I'm not the security guys. The club does all that. I don't have those answers. You understand what I'm saying? Like the responsibility just it starts to compile as if I'm the one in charge.
Mm-hmm.
We are not in charge of the dialogue from anybody on that stage.
The only difference is, if it was a party, you wouldn't have invited them in. If you invited them to the party and you knew they was coming and you knew they was gonna be there, and you know they potentially might be goons. Okay. Like you know how Tony get down.
Okay, so the Tom Brady roast was a big hit.
Yep.
Right. What was the talent?
He trying to make it seem like, well, okay, well, hold on. Now here's what you can combat that with though. Like, hold on. Now first of all, we also don't know if the guy broke into the party. Maybe he wasn't supposed to be there. Like he said, like in the example he said, I didn't even know the 2 people that got shot. Like, okay, they might have, it might have been a friend of somebody I did know, and they brought their ass in there. And it's like, okay, that ain't my fucking fault that, somebody came in and went off the deep end. How is that my problem? You know what I mean? Or how is that my fault? You know what I mean?
Attached to Tom Brady's roast, that was a huge hit.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Tony and Nikki.
I didn't see all of the
2 standouts.
Yeah.
From that roast. Mm-hmm. They were the big fucking winners of that roast. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get the winners of that roast to come back and fuck with me on mine. It's that simple. There was no other thought. I don't know the track record of and what I'm going from. Hey man, bring the hitters back. Let's see if we can get Nikki and Tony because they crushed on the last one. Jeff, you got to do this one too. Okay. What is Kevin pulling the talent from? I'm pulling it from what? Success.
Yeah.
That's it. Shit. It's that simple. So all of this like idea of Kev invited them. He know that they. How the fuck do you think I'm hanging out with these people? You think I'm on a day-to-day with these fucking people?
Well, if they said you was hanging out with them, they would say it's by a noose.
Listen,
a baby was.
That's what they would say. Yes.
If the attempt behind humor is that, if you get your laugh, have at it. If you don't, deal with it. All I'm saying is take this role of responsibility off my fucking plate.
Yeah, he basically saying, get on to the if it's so bad, get on to the motherfucker that said it. How is it my fault that he said it? That should be my responsibility to stop something that he said. Like, why are you getting on to me? Okay, yeah, it was my event, but I didn't say, hey, make sure you make this joke or like, that's what he decided to do. So get on to his ass for that.
when it's not valid.
If Tony calls you right now and says, man, Kev, man, I was out at the comedy club, man, and man, this dude, man, said he was George Floyd's brother, smacked the shit out of me.
You gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
That's your fault. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with that in the sense that, bro, if you say some wild shit, bro, you got to deal with the repercussions that come from that. They shouldn't be getting mad at Kevin because he didn't make the joke, nor was he like, hey, bro, make sure you make this joke. We got to get George Floyd. Nobody said that. So, like I say, you got to deal with if you going to make a joke like that, you got to come and deal with the freaking consequences that come with that. Like, there's people that got beat up in real life for stuff that they didn't say it, or jumped for something they said that went viral online. People didn't got beat up for that before, slapped up for that before. So, yeah, you got to realize there's certain things you say where it's like, you know, yeah, you got freedom of speech, but, you know, that don't mean ain't nobody going to do nothing to you when they see you outside. I'm just being honest. That's how it is.
What do you want me to do? What the fuck you want me to do? That's the consequences of the shit.
There you go.
Exactly.
So, Cat Williams, did you feel pressure to publicly reconcile?
Cat Williams did good, man. That nigga didn't let up on a damn thing. Like, it didn't feel like he let up at all as far as, like, it didn't seem like he told himself not to say certain things, bro. That shit did not feel micromanaged. That boy Cat went in.
That was funny. The culture wanted closure, or was that personal for you?
No, me and Cat have been, we've reconciled.
How long ago?
Prior. No, I'll say probably like maybe 8 months ago.
What brought that
maybe
on? How did that happen?
Are they gonna start calling Cal a puppet because he reconciled with Cal?
Everybody knows the infamous Club Shay Shay interview. Plus, he been taking shots at you for years,
yes.
right? What happened?
Cat and I had a conversation. A private conversation between me and Cat. But the baseline was like, we're older. This is years and years and years of. There's no reason why we shouldn't, like, figure out a world of compromise where we can get along and we can give the fan base something different with us.
Type shit.
Something that's unexpected, and figure out a way to work together, right? Figure out a way to fucking bring the
Also, life is, too short. So I feel like if you can settle certain, issues you got with people, I think that's pretty cool.
The comedy minds that we both have and put them at the table and do shit. Cat thought it was a fucking time to do it, as did I. Shook hands. Great conversation, great dialogue. The first thing that came up, of course, was the roast. When the opportunity for the roast came up, reached out to Cat. It'd be dope as fuck if you did it. Cat said, we just got in a good space. Kev, if I do it, I'm going to do it. I said, have at it. Cat had at it. And our conversations are private. Like, that's another thing too, man. I'm not big on running to the microphone and telling personal business. Like, be a fucking adult. Be an adult. Go call the person. Go call whatever, whomever. Have a conversation. After that conversation is had, that's y'all business. Me and Cat's business is ours. We are in a good spot.
That's good.
Thankfully,
to know.
finally.
They are.
And it's a good feeling.
Hey, Cat go, yeah, I was bullshitting with that nigga right there.
You can say, like, you put the problems of old behind you. Like, once again, 46, I'm gonna be 50 soon. That's half your life, man.
Nigga, round it up.
That's half of a life coming up.
Want to strengthen your math and
Half a
computer science
lifetime
skills?
in that mode.
Try Brilliant. It's an effective and fun way to learn.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We went a while without ads, man. I gotta get credit. We did go a while without ads. We gotta be honest.
Granted, I get there, then you got another half. How are you trying to live your life? Like, what are you looking for in life? Anger and negativity is just that. The shit gets tiring after a while. I'm in a place of calm, peace. And if it's not that, it just
I'm
does.
totally zen, man. Got my damn zen fountain in my what they call them little not Buddha. What's that thing they call that they got the thing that's like, damn, I forgot what that shit called. That would have been dope if I knew what it's called though.
And I say that humbly, respectfully. Like, I don't see that shit because I don't go looking for it.
I hear you saying all that positive shit now, but you couldn't wait to get that microphone to get the last word at that roast. And you had some bars.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way,
you couldn't wait to tell everybody he'd be lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's my truth.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my truth.
It's fucking. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Where I sat and let everybody else say. Okay. Have at it.
You niggas done talk shit about me all fucking night.
And then I'm still a fucking comic, and I'm good at what I do. So hey man, I'm gonna put material together in the set. I'm gonna take shots at everybody, but it's also
Shots for everybody.
fun.
I did find it interesting that y'all did it there because Cat spent so much time criticizing Hollywood, criticizing the Hollywood system, criticizing you as a plant, but then he decided to show up to the Netflix roast. Because to me, I'm like, well, damn, did you believe any of the stuff that you told everybody?
I think that, and I'm not even gonna say because it's me speaking for Cat, so I'm not gonna speak for Cat.
You bring him up for that.
During the time of Cat's
now, Cat probably should be on this interview.
Interview when all things were said. Okay, that's Cat in his bag of conversation, right? People aren't dumb. Like, what is a plant? What the fuck is a plant? And a conversation attached to a plant, it only comes up.
If I'm not mistaken, a plant would basically be like, I think a plant is like somebody who doesn't have a track record that lines up with where they're at. Like, you don't have a journey that would line up to why you're at this level. Or like, your numbers shouldn't be this high for what you've been doing. If we look at what you've done, it makes no sense how the hell you are in this position, considering what you've done does not align with that type of career trajectory. I think that's kind of what it means. You know, let's ask the internet what a plant is. I want to see if I got a decent ass definition. Let me see. Industry plant is probably what he meant. So right, yeah, that's what it is. So okay. This is music. Some of this is saying music though, but industry plant is a music industry term from an artist who presents themselves as independent or self-made, but actually has a major label backing, financial support, or powerful industry connections. Okay, let's see. What is a plant in Hollywood? A Hollywood plant is a term used to describe a musician, actor, or influencer who achieves sudden fame but masks their major label backing or industry connections to appear self-made or organically grown. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I kind of said it. You know, basically meaning that, like, you have a system backing you to make you seem bigger than what you actually are because you're not really that big of a deal, but because you have a machine really pushing you to be this major deal, that's why you're at where you're at, not because you are that big of a deal. Okay, I can kind of
people are like winning, right?
Winning.
So if a plant's a winner, then I'm a fucking big plant.
Then I'm the beans.
I'm a winner. I win.
I'm a fucking beanstalk.
I win. I know how to do it. I've done it very well, and I've done it through a crazy duration of time. Be a fan or not, it's not going to stop me from doing what I know how to do. Whether it's in business, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's in the ecosystem of Kevin and Venture, I'm going to figure out how to fucking win.
Winning.
That's it. So the narrative attached during that or from that, what did it do? What did it affect?
Honestly, though, people talking about it so much means it was a success, though. Like, because if the shit was a failure, nobody would be talking about it. It'd be irrelevant. So, if anything, the backlash kind of shows you that the shit worked.
Cat is a crazy fan base.
If it didn't succeed, nobody would talk about it.
The fan base isn't going nowhere. Cat's a talented-ass comic. He's a funny fucking guy. I want nothing but the best for Cat, and that's why our conversation was so dope. It's like, nigga, I don't want to fucking argue with you. What is it doing? Like, it's not doing anything. We can do shit together. We can make money together. We can do shit together. Like, this is a waste of your time because it's not affecting me. So why can't we figure out a way to put it to rest? That's me being a grown-ass man and an adult.
Some grown-ass man type of timing.
We're better together.
The plant thing bother you a little bit. I'm going to say why. Because you're such a hard worker, Kev.
You're such a hard worker, Kev. One more.
See, I've seen you.
Or even if you end up at Netflix having her hand up your whole behind.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. That was what he said in the
that was very invasive, though. I'm like, God damn. That was a crazy way that he worded that.
When I said Kevin was a puppet, what I meant was Netflix has their hands so far up Kevin's ass.
He actually said Ted Sarandos.
Ted Sarandos.
They can get him to do and
That's
say
a funny
anything.
fucking joke. I laughed.
But when somebody discredits your hard work,
Yeah.
because I know how much you work, how hard you work. You know, the sacrifice.
Working
you gotta
hard
make,
now.
not being with your family probably as much as you want to, stuff like that.
Hustle
when somebody
mentality
says you a
type
plant
shit.
and you just,
Popped up.
suck the dick that got on, get on
I
it.
said, have at it.
I guess that kind of is what a plant would be too. Like you kind of, as they say, sold your soul. Which I guess that would basically mean like you giving up a lot of your own morals and core values for like money and fame. Like you give up a lot of stuff you have. You give up your morality to get more money and fame. I would think that's what he meant. Like he gave up a lot of moral integrity to get to a certain point. So it can mean that too, I guess.
Listen, have at it, man. Like you.
Parents of children.
Although
who
I don't
play
even
Roblox.
think that. I think that would consider be
If
more
your
selling your
child
soul
was
than it
sexually
would
exploited,
being a plant. I think that's different than
Okay.
being a plant.
I'll make sure I keep saying this so that in y'all clips it comes out.
We know we idiots.
No. Yeah, that's yes. Again, respectfully, my circle and those that are supposed to know what I do and the level I do it at, they know.
If they know, they know.
People that have no idea, that don't understand, that don't get it, they might not never get it.
Maybe it wasn't for you type shit.
Have at it. What are we doing at this point? It's very hard to see the POV from the moon down unless you're one of the few people that have been to space. Not a lot of people can say they've been there, right? When you're talking about, quote unquote, the top, well, how many people can say they've been there?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the business of radio.
Facts.
There's a lot of people that have been doing this for a long time. Are they having your same success and having the conversations that you guys are having? Are they a part of the new opportunities or the new levels of what can be done in radio? No. Will they?
There's
They
levels
might
to
not.
this shit.
So do they understand what is happening up here for you guys to do it? No.
Are they breathing your rarefied air? No.
Is it your job to make them understand if they don't want to understand? If they go, they got that because they fucking fucked the lady that was in charge of the motherfucking Charlemagne.
Hey,
No,
fuck
they
the
say I suck
producer.
dick.
Well,
They do though.
do you suck dick?
No.
Okay, so does it affect you?
Wait.
No.
All right, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was about to say he did. No.
that got something.
Yeah. A twinkle in your eye happened a little bit when you said that.
No, I don't believe
Oh, it's some shit that we
No,
need to
he
figure out about you, boy.
No, you know
Facts.
that shit has been real confident the whole way through.
He said
I
no.
got real confident.
He
the
did
whole
say,
way through.
hey, it's funny because I think I saw this clip. He did go, no.
I said, do you do this in affection? He said, no.
Facts. Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on.
But if I did that at the roast, you'd be like, "Oh, all right, we got him."
Yes.
Keep-
Yeah,
I
right.
see what you're saying.
Literally. They'll run with that mug. But anyway, I don't know if y'all will be able to see this video. I kind of just thought about it just now. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this video. If it does, that means it didn't get copyrighted. Because I just thought about it. Because it is a clip from well, I don't know. I don't know how podcast clip works. I don't know if those get copyrighted. Like podcast clips. I don't know if they get copyrighted like that. Maybe not, because I've checked out podcast. It's crazy work. Podcast clips before, so I don't know. But if it does get seen, then I appreciate you watching the whole video. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the roast and stuff like that and certain jokes and things of that nature. If you did tune into it or saw any bit of it. And let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll get onto it as soon as possible. Like, comment, subscribe, whether it be songs or music or videos. Let me know what you want me to react to down below, and I'll get onto that bit. But anyway, love and appreciate you guys. We're going to be putting BCA straight belt to ass when it comes to this content, posting every day. So that means you need to have your notification bell turned on because we have uploads for every single day of the goddamn week. No days off. And at the end of the day, we're going to say it is what it is, and what it's going to be is the certified, legitimized, legalized product. G, continue to come out with the content, the vidges, the bangers, time and time again for you guys. And just doing my thing and doing it well to the best of my ability. Let's keep building this community up as we need them 2,000 subs. We're currently getting close to 1,700. So let's keep closing in on that goddamn deal, and let's blow this goddamn thing up in 2026. See you in the next one. That's all you need to know, and that's the vibe that DJ's on.